Morning with Max. Hey folks, good morning. Welcome to another Morning with Max. Hey Xanaris, Lyrox, Lavegi, Lodoween, Flamas, Fubuwu. But and to those of you on YouTube, I have YouTube open. I can't get the Restream chat app to connect to the YouTube chat. That's giving me trouble. It was giving me the same problem yesterday. So, you know, you might have to remind me to like look over to the other chat occasionally. All right, so we made it. We made it to. All right. Well, your complaint about the amount of lore is, you know, put at the top of my priority list, Sacrix. Let's see. I'm gonna go over the streams we had this week, so you can go back. Most of them are linked in the schedule at this point. There's a few that aren't, but I'll get to those after this. So here's the link to the schedule.
You already know how to do all the other pieces.
And so yesterday we had, so you can go back and watch anything that you might have missed that you might want to watch. So back on Thursday, yesterday, we had an office stream in the morning, and we had environment work with Tyler in the afternoon. Where he was working on, oh no, actually it wasn't with Tyler. It says with Tyler on the schedule, because that was the plan. Oh, I can't edit it on this computer. But actually, Tyler had to jump up and do something else, so Dion jumped in, and it was environment work with Dion, and she was working on tents for resource nodes, so that was cool. Back on Wednesday, we had painting all the things with Michelle. She was doing some concept art for basic clothing, I believe. Back on Tuesday, we had an office stream in the morning, and we had the Gauntlet of Death in the evening. And my victim that day was John, who did quite well, but got killed right at the end. Well, actually, he died 3 times in 1/2 an hour space. Back on Monday, we had Morning with Max in the morning, and resource node materials with Dion. And Dion streamed twice this week. Thanks, Dion. I said thanks for streaming twice this week.
Oh yeah.
She's glaring at Tyler.
Loves it.
Dang it, Lodoween. Yep, that was it. I guess all of the above.
Yeah, it looks like a ribbon, like a shiny ribbon.
Also, I like how you have A and C in there. Good morning, Paladin Brewer. Hope your tea is treating you well today.
Is that the color?
Dion had terrific tentative tents. Indeed.
Yeah, that's what you mean. It looks like
Max, if Jay doesn't make it back, who's Jay? Jacobs? Will the week wrap-up still happen with somebody else kicking things off? Yeah, of course. You know, we haven't had Mark on every week. I mean, it's usually Mark, but sometimes other people come on. Today, we'll, you know, I'd say there's a decently high chance that we'll have Tyler and Tim on for TNT. But if not, it might be somebody else.
Here, let me roll over and say hi in our new chair.
Tyler has a new chair, apparently.
I walked downstairs to throw Mark into a car to get to his flight, and they're doing construction downstairs in one of the office buildings, and some random guy walked up to me and goes, "Hey, you want a chair? We're just going to throw it away." And I was like, and he seemed very intent that this would be a big waste if the chair was thrown out, so I kind of felt obligated to take the chair, so we have a new random chair.
Well, how's it feel, Tyler? Report.
It's all right.
Not a gamer chair.
No, not a gamer chair.
Can we get Ben on now? I have some question in his magical thinking about what realm means in this day and age. Nope, Ben is at DragonCon.
Yeah.
And yes, Ben was very busy this week.
What realm means?
He worked very hard on his piece, just like everybody does in the newsletter.
My head exploded last night when the weather changed. My sinuses went nuts, and now I didn't get enough sleep, and now I gotta wake up. Go get some coffee.
Oh yes, what are you drinking today, folks? I have my coffee already. We're almost out of coffee, but more's going to come today before we run out.
Probably lies as well. All right, I don't have much to say. I'm just God, my head. Ugh. Yeah, I gotta
go take some painkiller.
Get things together. Yeah, we actually just spent the. I've been lying on the other side of this camera on the beanbag, talking with Tim and everything about things that I have to get done today. And there's Tim.
I think we drank all the Death Wish coffee.
Toys that are coming out for Star Wars toys.
It's all like collector's edition Legos.
I think we might have more special fun coffee today, somehow. Oh wait, Thaddeus is drinking Death Wish coffee. That was an answer to my question. Okay, wait a minute. Coffee with cocoa in it. That sounds awesome. Death Wish coffee, McDonald's iced coffee. Multiple people drinking Death Wish coffee. Grimslag wants DragonCon drunken party pics. Well, you can usually rely on Andrew for those. That's definitely his up his alley. He got sucked into a marathon session of Minecraft. Oh no, Ludoween. Well, at least Harvey, at least Hurricane Harvey didn't deprive you of Minecraft. Who went to DragonCon? Mark's there, Andrew's there, and then I think Ben went there like mostly on his own, and then was like, "Hey Ben, why don't you join us for this panel or whatever?" And Andrew goes every year for for his own fun. No work being done. I'm working right now, Sacrix. No, we're keeping the ball rolling.
It's the same type of thing. You have to figure it out. There was no figuring.
Actually, it's usually kind of a burst of activity when we head to a con because we try to get stuff done for it. Sacric says, it's all a ruse. I know you're going to party as soon as the stream is off. Dancing and singing. Well, I'll let you know if I find out about any dancing and singing, and we'll quash it immediately. Lodoween, I saw Andrew and MJ removing boxes from the pile of stuff behind you during the Gauntlet of Death. Gauntlet of Death Tuesday. What old stuff do they find useful? Well, when they go to cons, we have like some Camelot Unchained like lanyards, and then also some like flyer things, postcard things that are kind of neat. They have like a QR code on them and stuff. And I remember really working on the text for those postcards, trying to keep it, you know, flyer sized or postcard sized, and like some other stuff. Call the no fun police. We have an emergency. Right, that I guess. Lyrox, I bet Max would turn on the stream again if they are about to dance and sing. You know, that's probably pretty accurate. We do torture you by turning on the stream every time we sing happy birthday to somebody. AKA the birthday dirge. Hi, John.
Hi, Max.
Having multiple guests on today for Morning with Max. Had Tyler, now we have John. Hope you folks do enjoy the monthly newsletter, even if it wasn't everything you hoped. We put a lot of work into that every month, or at least I do. Getting everybody's articles and editing them and going back and forth.
Sir.
Xanarus, Max is the vodcast this weekend. Yeah, I can't make it to the vodcast this weekend, but I'm hoping to make it to maybe the next one. I'm gonna have to talk to Abducted Gaming. It's just been very busy. But I believe Abducted Gaming was on here at the beginning of Morning with Max and said that their vodcast is going to be on archery over the weekend. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. Oh, there's Abducted Gaming. Hi. Charles. Don't you mean Craig, Lodoween? Lodoween means Craig. Uh-oh, I have to answer the phone. I'll be right back.
Gotta pee.
So many, wow, that was perfect timing.
Yeah, I gotta pee. You wanna fight about it?
And you just got a dose of Morning Tim. Yeah, keep getting more and more of these phone calls with like no one on the other line. Yeah, Abducted Gaming. We postponed the lore episode for archery/freeaming this Saturday. Well, I appreciate that, Abducted Gaming. Sacrex, we have not had Tim stream in forever. I feel like there's a double meaning in that. But maybe we'll have TNT, Tyler, and Tim on this afternoon.
Sometime you gotta come over.
It could happen.
Fish tanks I put together.
Max will get you one day, Shakes Fist. Sorry, Abducted Gaming. Yeah, no, I want to... I know I've got to answer you on... you sent me a message on the forums. It's just been really busy. Which is a good thing, ultimately. But yeah, I'll figure that out with you. We'll make it happen for sure. Arc 12. Is there a bot test this week? I haven't heard about one. Of course, things can change as the day progresses. But as far as I know, there isn't a plan for a test over the weekend, Arc 12. How is the YouTube chat going? Lerox300 reminds me to check the YouTube chat because it's not working on my app here. Gevner on the YouTube chat. Hello, does the game PvP score? Well, it's an interesting question, Gevner, because, I mean, if you're talking about just, like, having a kill list or something like that, then yes. I mean, that's easy. But it is an RVR game, not just a PvP game. And there's an article in this month's newsletter that we just published yesterday about the differences between RVR and PvP, and that will that was emailed out to all our backers and posted on our social media, on the forums, and I'll get Charles to put a link to the latest newsletter on the website today. So, you know, hopefully that answers your question, Gevner. And thanks for reminding me, Lyrox. It does get confusing when this Restream app doesn't connect to the YouTube chat. Oh man, that's going to be annoying this afternoon when I, because I usually ask the questions for the Q&A. By the way, join us this afternoon for the end of week wrap-up and Q&A. Possibly Tyler, possibly Tim. We'll be looking over the top 10-ish highlights of the week's progress and answering questions. Happy Friday, Kick Assassins. I really like that name, Kick Assassins. Oh, and you're welcome, Arc 12. That's the answer to the best of my knowledge. But I'm sure we'll, you know, put up more information later today. Thanks, Max Assassin. It doesn't quite work as well. Massassin. Sounds like a combination of masseuse and assassin. But it's an interesting one, Thaddeus. Nice, Lotoween, nice. Cartesque. Will the crafting in Beta 1, where all characters are able to? A big difference to the crafting class later on. I mean, you'd have to ask Mark for details about that. I would imagine so, Cartesque. I would imagine that a lot of things like that are going to be very different in Beta 1 and during the release of the live game. But you would have to ask Mark because he is the one designing the crafting system. Certainly, I'll give you a hint. We're releasing chunks of the 30 days of Beta 1 document on the website periodically, about every week. And there is a crafting section coming up. So, people are always asking me for little teasers like that. Might not be enough, but yeah, Cartesque, you'd have to ask Mark, really. You're welcome. Joel says, it has been months we haven't seen any in-game character animation development. Any reasons? Are you sure? I mean, we've been talking about the animation system like every weekly update. And the animation that's been happening. In fact, just yesterday, Joel, we released the monthly newsletter, and Tyler put on a whole, he wrote a whole detailed talk about the process of figuring out how to make great animations for Camelot Unchained with our special system. So check that out if you're interested in that character animation development. Talk screenshots. I'm talking about videos. Well, we don't really put up videos, do we? There are clips, but we don't really put up shiny videos. We show you the behind-the-scenes stuff, but we don't take time away from development to make the shiny videos. Although we do put up the clips of the little attack animations. Joel, I would love to see videos of actual in-game state. Understood. Well, we will be doing those. I don't know when. We're not doing them right now. But believe me, Mark knows that you folks want that. Yeah, I have no idea what you're referring to, Kick Assassins, there. Joel's asking for in-game videos, Lotoween. There's a secret behind all this. Is this to pledge to see actual state? Not really a secret. Just, I mean, we don't have a lot of secrets. But if you meet Joel, if you want to get in on alpha tests and later on beta 1 tests, then, well, yeah, pledging is the way to do that. Joel, you'd have to ask Mark. Because I guess we're just not ready to show it in videos yet. We're not taking the time to make the videos, etc. But we will be. I mean, especially after we actually launch Beta 1. Kick Assassins, when do we get to see the dragon videos? I know, right? The dragons are a big mystery in Camelot Unchained, and even I don't know all their secrets. It will happen, Joel. I don't know when exactly. Oh. Oh, Dragon Con videos? I don't know if we did like a video for Dragon Con. Mark has like a presentation, you know, that he made. I don't know if we did a Dragon Con video this year. I don't think we did. That could be wrong. Yeah, we're still in the true alpha. But we're getting towards, we're working toward the first phase of beta. I see you, Epsilon QC, on the YouTube chat. But, we will, do videos when we're ready to do videos. Hello, Perfect Hair Forever. You are jumping in at the very end of this stream. I'm only on for a couple more minutes. But that's a great name. Joel, months ago, like February, we were watching, I don't know whose name, working on animations, something else stopped. Feels pretty weird, I'd say. You're probably talking about Scott. Scott was streaming animations because he was here in the office, but he moved to Richmond. He still works for us, just remotely, and it's a little, he's not quite as well set up to stream. Also, as Tyler explains in the detailed article in the newsletter, it's kind of been an experimental, like, figuring out what we can do with this powerful animation system. So, like, you know, they'll like try out things and be like, okay, that doesn't work, or this does work, and what can we combine it with? How can we use multiple things together?
One weird thing, one weird trick. Gotta say it.
But I have to agree with you, Joel. I'd love for us to do that too. Just put together like a video showing all that stuff off. I'm sure we will. All right. I'm going to say see you later. It is time for me to close down this stream. I'm going to go join the stand-ups meeting that's going to happen down that away in just a minute. So, I will say, please join us this afternoon, if you can, for the end of week wrap up and Q&A with whomever is on, probably Tyler and Tim. There's the link to the schedule again. That's in 5 hours, if that helps at all. I will see you later. Kick Assassins, you are the best. Thank you. And you have a great day too. You're very welcome, folks. I will see you later, and thank you so much for joining me for this Morning with Max. It's actually been a lot of fun. All right. Bye-bye. See you later. Morning with Max.